Happy holidays, Spacers. Colin couldn't make it to the session today, so Jim and I decided to soldier on and have a fun little solo escapade today on the 5th session of Traveler. Hope you enjoy. Cool. Well, we'll get started for a special session. Colin is snowed in, so they will not be able to make it today. So it's going to be me and Jim today, and we're going to do a little bit of a solo one-on-one traveler experience today. So it is, I think, to my notes, day 101, real life date, the 14th of December. We're still on Crawford. This is the robot-controlled world that's heavily policed and automated by the Colin system, computer system. We are stocking and arming for the trip for the armor belt. So we're just going to say that Ashraf is out and about, doing logistical work and things like that, and is indisposed for the week. So we will just, carry on for some solo stuff with Hamilton. So I'm gonna start the session today with your ship. I imagine we're on the ship as everything goes dark, including the starport. So maybe if we cut back for a second, we can see the planet and the needle, the spindle, something like a spinning top looking Highport in the distance, like goes dark for a second and comes back online. And around everywhere, you get the message as all the screens reboot that Terminal Station has required an emergency update and has required every system connected to it to reboot. There was no opt in or opt out. it did it to your, it did it to everyone's systems. And even worse is as everything comes back, everything's in a new font. Everything has rounded corners and edges. It looks nicer, and everything has a little bit of a shine to it that you have not seen before. The UX has completely changed to everyone's computer systems. No longer are you looking at the little standard terminal machines of type in your keys and the command prompt stuff. Everything looks all nice and iPhone-y, which may not be great for folks around. So good. Yeah.
So so if we're connected to the planet's network, which we are, right? Like we're exchanging information or stuff.
Yeah, you're exactly. Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, you're paying berthing fees to the port. So you're connected, hardwired, you're getting air, you're getting everything you need, and anything restocked, rearmed kind of stuff, right? You're getting refilled while you're here, including fuel. So we'll just remind Colin to add that to the sheet. Add berthing fees and fuel, because we're just doing that stuff while we're waiting. I know what if you have an idea of where you are when this happens, I'd like to hear it, but I do have an idea for it as well.
I mean, I think that Hamilton spends a lot of time on the ship just reading. He's used to spending really large periods of time by himself. So I think he's probably just hanging out somewhere on the ship. Assuming that it's if there's a problem, either the computer or our new assistant will let me know. Yeah. He's taking some quiet time.
Nice. So you're taking quiet time, catching up on your murder mysteries. Right. This is perfect because you're definitely gonna get a flag from Finn, who's down in the mechanical bay, saying, mechanics to Barca, Are you there?
What was that?
Yeah, he's like, what? Did you lose power up there too? kind of thing? Because like I imagine your systems don't really look like they have that specific update, but whatever you were looking at outside, you can see everything's changed. Yeah.
Oh yeah, totally. You can see what happened. Power surge or something.
So he's asking, yeah.
Hamlet's like, it looks like the planet's systems updated ours. I don't know. I think maybe like if at this point he's trying to find a ship's terminal and look and see what just happened.
Yeah, I think it would be fun if some of your ship settings have been updated or changed. I don't know, like if you've ever used Discord and Discord just updates and changes your audio setting. Maybe, in fact, maybe the comm voice is coming out of like a random Bluetooth speaker, like it reset, and you're like, what the? And you're like you're holding the tablet, right? Like looking at him as you're talking, and like the voice is coming from. He's like, why can't I hear me? And he's like, what's going? And it's just like that kind of stuff. And so how a backup question for this, how do you keep the engine bay? Are you on like your familial kind of like Barca standard? Like, do you keep things pretty by the book there? Do you think Colin's Ashraf character insists on like a Navy standard, and like if there's like a loggerheads there, or do you do your own thing? Like, I'm kind of wondering how Finn's kind of taking to your style on the ship.
Yeah, I think like the goal is sort of a well-run, disciplined ship. Okay. And when it's like maybe the two of us, that was easier to obtain. Yeah. But I would imagine Hamilton's kind of imagine it as just being like assuming a lot of things, So it's like, oh yeah, I just figured you would have done that because, so he might not even know what it is he needs to instruct Finn on at times.
Right. No, this is exactly it. Okay. Yeah, so good. So the conversation point comes to listen. Like, I'm looking for the spare augmenters or whatever, but they're not in the drawer. Like where, because you relabeled everything and put them around somewhere. So it's like, do you know where are they? Because I'm gonna start running a level 0 diagnostic to see what's going on.
Yeah, he's like, gives him some answer. Like, they're in here. They're in the the tool clamshell, this thing. Yeah. But that was the last time Barca saw them. Yeah. Who knows where they are now?
Yeah. Finn will do the thing where it's like, well, like back when on, the luxury, we were doing, we would keep things in color coded, anyways, look, I'll take care of it. I'll talk to you in a little bit, kind of thing. And I want to know, does this grind your gears a little bit? Like, he's older than you, right? He knows he knows a ship. He's just used to dancing from a different routine, but undergoing. So he's kind of having that kind of adjustment where he's like used to doing things his way, but he has to do them your way, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And like, does that grate on you at all, or?
I would assume, just sort of a why can't he read my mind kind of irritation.
No, we've never had a boss like that before in our lives. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
She's like, I think I'll let Finn. Like, I'll be there as soon as I can.
Great. And cool. So when you do that, so like you see like you shaking your head like the camera's off or whatever, and you're like, okay, I'll get there like once I'm done, and come down. And he, it goes back to Finn, and Finn's like doing like, fuck, he's coming down here. I don't want to deal with my boss. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's kind of that kind of so it's kind of a both of like not the best teacher, not the best student situation. Yeah. But like, there's no problems with the ship, right? It's just like the minor stuff here.
Yeah, just something happened.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Once we figure out.
When you come down, you see that the thermos for this coffee probably needs refresh. That he's been, it's cold coffee, but it's fine. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you're running through the diagnostics of the ship, trying to get an idea of what's going on here. I feel like relying on competency. This is probably like a computer's check. This is not like a standard difficulty number. I think this is sort of just a graded check to see how much you know and how much you can see.
Okay. Yeah, let's see.
Yeah.
We got it's electronics.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's computer use.
Yeah, which is great because this one Finn says, because I don't think I gave Finn a sub goal off electronics 1. So do you think that's computer? I think maybe it's sensors. He probably has sensors there rather than computers.
Sensors that would certainly complement what. Yeah.
Right. So he's like, listen, I can make a little bit of sense of this stuff, but I don't know what this stuff is going on with these haptic screens. And okay, so an 11. Okay, brilliant. So with that, yeah, you're doing very, very well here. Yeah. So my guess here is that you can immediately tell this is everything has been set up through the through Colin to basically do an emergency update. You see that across the board, many settings have reset to default, and the default is not what it's supposed to be. This is reversible. The update isn't reversible, but you're able to you just have to spend some time, kind of getting the computer back to operating systems nominal that you're used to. Okay, like nothing has been, like you haven't been hacked or anything like that. So but you also know that
there's probably a lot of things that we set up custom because for a while it was just the two of us. Yeah. So it's like this, we had this automated and that.
All your scripts broke. Exactly. Yeah. All your scripts broke.
All that macro, all of it. Yeah,
man.
Damn it. Okay.
Yeah. So you spent all that time with Finn teaching him your bash scripting for running off the spool drives of the jump coils and stuff, and now you got to go back and make do 3 tests, make sure they're still operating under the new OS. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, seriously, I don't have a Hamilton's just muttering under his breath about none of this is automated. You have to go through all these manually.
It's like, could you imagine living under the ever seeing eye of a computer? As you're both looking at each of your top terminals, going through them together with the open engine mainframe bay in front of you, right? With the plugs into it. You're like, man, could you ever imagine your life serving being subservient to a computer like this? Just can run anything. Man, that sucks.
Ugh. Yeah, not for me personally.
No. So you give me a good captain any day is what he would say.
We're on the same page with that one, Finn. He's like, hand me that thing over there.
Right.
And I think Hamilton's mostly worried, what did they change? What in this system update, did anything, did they add anything to the ship's software that would make it more difficult to operate?
No.
This is a system update that's coming from the port.
Yeah, exactly.
So
it's kind of hitting I imagine your ship has somewhat of a firewall to stop some of this stuff. It's not like you have a ship security thing that could defeat this, but at the same time, it's designed for your ship to interface with the port. So you can imagine your life support and fuel and stuff like that are the things that also interface with the port. Probably you need to run checks on, right? Anything that is getting connected to the port itself to run easily, and the computer decided to update your software so it could talk to it better, right?
Right.
For efficiency's sake, and also then change the UX. You're gonna know that from your role here and looking around that this is entirely terminus station wide. So off the deck as well, or off your ship as well. Across every deck of this place, you're going to be dealing with these touch screens and stuff like that, where your computer skills are going to be handy.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Also, I wanted to make a little note about the port as well. I think the vibe here is that there's not a lot of people on the port. A lot of things are pretty automated. You're talking to sort of those, the robot from Elysium who's detecting Matt Damon's character's stress level, like that kind of stuff. You're dealing with these sort of mannequins for people that the Cohen system works for, but the few people that do live here and do things here tend to be related more towards the Navy than the people below, right? Because the people below are all sort of trapped in their little vivarium of their science experiment, right, for running a colony. So everyone up here is kind of more affiliated with the Navy. So you see a lot more Navy things around, a lot of the naval flags. You can imagine you've passed a few, when you went to get a drink or something at the bar with Ashraf the other day, behind the bar, you could see there's a picture of a family of 3 sons serving in the Navy kind of thing with their proper Class A's on next to like the the flag behind the bar. Like everyone here is like kind of has a Navy vibe. And so for Ashraf, like despite not being part of this Navy, like he knows how to flow here. But I imagine for you, it's maybe a little bit not as comforting.
Yeah, it's very stifling. Very like, I don't know.
Yeah,
it reminds me of too much of prison.
yeah, exactly. But like the wrong side of it. Yeah. So, but Finn feels the same way about it. So like he's probably been staying on the ship with you as well, a little bit more, just being like, this place. I don't like this port. I would love to leave as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as we get loaded up, it's like this is gonna take.
Yeah, it's going
to day or more to fix. Going to delay us. And Hamilton's just like trying to think out loud about all the knock-on effects that this will have.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Try to
Yeah. Yep. So we can just assume we're gonna have to run through these diagnostics and things like that. And Finn's going to be upset, and he's going to confide, and he's going to be like, "Man, this means I don't have any time to. I wanted to go track down if there's any information about my captain, but Arachne, but I don't know if I'm going to have time today." Or this week.
Yeah.
So
I think that might.
Yeah.
Like Hamilton's not a cold person,
Yeah. Would you pull a double to let him for him or not?
I think Hamilton might, just so that he can do it exactly the way he wants without having to instruct anyone.
Yes.
Right? Like at this point, Hamilton's like, the hardest part here is going to be explaining what I want to the new guy, and he's staring down the list of all the changes and everything that's been affected, and Hamilton might be like, Finn, I'll handle this one. This is going to take a while to get through.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no, it's important that you get your R&R.
No, come on.
Who knows what it'll be like when you come back? Maybe we'll see where I'm at.
Come on, Hamilton. Come on, that's unfair to you. You're going to be up here. This is a 12-hour deal. Come on.
I'm used to it.
Okay. Well, then here, the least I can do. He's like, listen, the least I can do, and I'll be right back. And he takes the carafe and stuff, and he'll bring you over a fresh thing of whatever the pre-made pastries are, and the cup of coffee for it. You know what I mean? Then set it up for you and be like, all right, boss. Then I'm gonna take a shower and then head out there.
All right. Good luck to you. Have fun.
Yeah. Okay. So. I think for dramatic purposes, time will flash by. There's no role for you to like do the diagnostics. You're competent at this stuff, and again, you take the time that you need, right? I don't think there's necessarily a risk here. But the flip side to this though is I do need to roll 2d6, and I'll roll this on roll 20 to see. Ooh, good, 11. Wonderful. Okay. That means that rather than getting in a fight, he has made friends. That's great for me for a reaction roll in the Navy bar.
Yeah.
So instead, you're getting a call. So while you're doing your stuff, you're getting a call from Finn. In station through. Do you pick it up or do you go back to your?
Yeah, so he lost his personal communicator, so he's got to go back to the main comms terminal.
Yeah.
Like, yep. Talk to me.
You can hear that it's kind of a loud bar. He's kind of stepped outside, but you can still kind of hear the thumping and stuff like that. And he says, "Boss, I've been trying to call your personal comms, man. There's no answer, so I had to use the computer. Is everything okay?"
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to replace it yet.
You haven't replaced it yet? It's been like 3 weeks, dude. Yeah. Okay.
I don't get many calls,
Come on, man. Listen, I met a great group of lads down here at the bar, and listen, they're buying. Come on, we can do the deals tomorrow. Live a little.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like I still got to go through the life support log, and I don't know. It doesn't sound like a great idea, but I don't know. Hamilton has been doing this for a while, and a little break does sound nice.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think. Let's see. I think Hamilton will join Finn, just because he's been doing this for a while. His endurance isn't great. It's minimal.
No.
So he might just be tired.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking at like, you're you're like 9 hours into this project, dude. You know what I mean? Like of just like staring at these
getting
screens,
bigger and bigger, and
you're you're doing stuff like Apollo 13, like checking the memory codes, or like what Matt Damon's doing in the Martian, you know, where he's like you're like the Pathfinder robot, like just making sure the hex codes are all like lined up. You know, like you're doing some serious, like your brain is burning. Yeah. So the idea of coming out is.
That sounds like a good idea, Finn. I'll let him know that I'll be there. Send me the cords, so I'll be there.
Yeah. All right. He sends you over to the port here.
Yeah, Hamilton will close everything down so you can just pick it right back up.
Yeah.
Lock up the ship.
Great. Yeah. As you're leaving, you can see that the crew of the what do you call it? That one. What was the other ship? The patrol corvette. The player. Yeah. You can see like they're coming back because you can see their stuff. They have like red outfits. They look like what's his name from Akira, you know, like literally like you know, with the little like kind of like the sponsored kind of, you know what I mean? Like they have like a serious kind of flash about them. As they're coming back, they see you over there. You know, they gave you this sort of like spacer nod. As you're going back. So you make your way down to the bar. It's relatively quiet, like ways of going down there. Nothing else to cost you or anything like that. Right. When you get there, Finn will be waiting outside to let you in. And, you know, he's kind of waiting out, you know, to let you in.
Okay.
All
right. I'll meet him.
Yeah. Great. Listen. How are you at Spades?
Spades.
The card game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, I'm all right, I guess.
All right.
Haven't really played a lot. Hamilton has no idea what he's talking about.
Right. Yeah, because your experience is horsey goes this way with chess. Yeah, exactly. No, exactly. It's like, all right, excellent. Listen, because I think they might be getting a game going back here, and I might need a partner.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. But, let's do it.
But listen, but don't worry. The first thing we're doing is we're gonna be drinking and hanging out. So we're hanging out with a squadron of folks from Port Samaritan who are you know here on leave. You haven't got the name of their ship or anything like that, but like clearly they're here for like a few weeks. Like their ship has gone, you know, dropped them off and is gone and going back, and you're going to pick them up again later, right? So they're here for a while. The person who gets introduced to you, who's sort of the head of the pack of the group, is Able Seaman Dashel.
Okay.
He looks you over and says, "Oh, you didn't tell me that your crew's a Barcan." You know, he says over to Finn, "Oh, nice to meet you."
Hey, nice to meet you too, Dashel.
Yeah. And you know, and he goes like, "Oh, listen, like, yeah, do you know? Oh, so then, like, you know, like Samuel and like Jonas and like how are they doing? Like, how are they doing? What's going on? How's the family business?"
I don't really keep in touch with them.
What?
That's all.
Yeah. So like he's it's like, clear. Obviously, you're busy making money hand over fist. I'm sure I wouldn't listen if I could dodge my own kids or like my own family as well. I would as well. You know. But no, all my my whole family's in the Navy, so I see them everywhere. You know, you hear like three other people like mine too, like, you know, like it's like their family, like stuff. And but yeah, it's and Finn kind of looks red, not realizing that was going to be a soft spot for you.
Yeah. No, it's all right. It's like, oh, it's okay. Yeah, I just, you know,
listen, yeah,
family's family. You know,
right. Right. So what takes you here to Terminus?
Oh, I'm here for trade, and yeah, Hamilton gives him. He's like not prepared for small talk.
Yeah,
and so it's just sort of like, well, we're here for trade, and I think we're making a run down to the armor belt later.
Oh, yeah. And just your hero? And just your hero?
Like, well, maybe I didn't want to tell about it.
No, it's okay. But like they all kind of like audibly raise an eyebrow. They're like, really? And just your hero? You're brave. Hero being the hero class, the A2 bar trader. So clearly Finn has told them, and there's not that many ships here, so like you can, they're deduced it's your ship.
Yeah. They'll figure it out, yeah. Yep, just our little ship. Going to be a few weeks out in the void, but
yeah,
seems all right. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Well, you guys must be truly able spacers then, if that's what you're doing by yourselves. Like we had a patrol corvette go out there a while back. Took fire from some pirates.
Really?
Yeah.
On the way to where?
Just standard patrols. They talk about how they ran into something around P18 on the hex map. There was a so like they do occasional jumps around. Like it's not nothing. It's not. They can't be everywhere, right? But they did say that someone took fire around P18.
P18. Okay.
Yeah. They're just cantankerous weirdos out there.
Yeah, I mean, we've mostly spent our time in and around, the systems here, and I want to see more of what's out there.
Yeah, more than what the great beyond. Yeah, get the full money's worth out of your ship. I understand. I've been in the Navy now for 8 years. Listen, I've never flown farther out than Mercer.
Really?
Yeah. They got us on.
Far out, huh?
Yeah, well, I mean, with the treaties and stuff, our Navy ships can't be going too far close to other worlds and unannounced. But I got to go out on a diplomatic thing. It was fun. But yeah, like we're mostly sticking around. But the reach between the armor belt and up here in Umberleaf, that's a more fair game for us Navy ships. So we have some fun there. Like, at least I get to hear the stories. It sounds like fun.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
All right. We'll keep our eyes open. Make sure to run from anything that's out there.
Yeah. Finn will chirp back with a so if your Navy crews who took fire out there, is it true what they say? Do they say that there's permanent settlements out there in the Reach? He's like, permanent settlement is a derelict ship trapped around a gas giant, a permanent settlement. They got there might be some crazies out there, but like they got nothing. No starport, no people. No offense to anyone here from Harper, but like they got nothing.
They got nothing.
Yeah.
So what's out there then between the two clusters? There's just nothing anymore.
It is an astronomical anomaly. Basically, binary stars, neutron stars, stuff where worlds never really could take root. Right. You got your hot giants, but nothing really worth looking. Not even any ice. Just a string of bad luck. Yeah.
All right.
Ain't that and everyone's like, yeah, it's like, it could be worse. It's like, it could be worse. You could be Enkidu or something surrounded by nothing forever, being alone out there in the world.
Sure could.
Yeah. Remember, like, that's a naval station as well for, like, Imperial Navy folks. And, like, being stationed there must be, like, an Alaska signal station, there's, like, nothing.
Right, yeah.
Like,
it's the ass end of nowhere.
Seriously, like, the end. So, like, yeah, so they're just kind of making fun of anybody getting stuck up there for anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Right.
All right.
What's your personal opinions on the rumors of people living in those that empty quadrant between the armor belt and Umberleaf?
I mean, people can live in all kinds of places. Wouldn't surprise me to learn that there's a lost colony out there or some sort of settlement that hadn't been in contact for decades that everybody just skips past.
Yeah, right.
There's got to be something out there, though, right? Like, something. And I think part of it is just like Hamilton might not. I don't think he has any kind of special, knowledge of like the history of the place, but
No.
I think it's maybe a general sense of like there used to be a lot more out here.
Yeah.
Until whatever war and
exactly. Yeah, the Great War happened.
Secondary effect. Yeah.
Yeah, right. And like you're running off of Imperial records ships, even like the Barcan house like logs of the planets and stuff like that is still basically based on the Imperial logs. And yeah, anything in those areas is basically not, it doesn't exist. There's the gas giants, that means there must be a star, right? But like there's nothing about any worlds there anymore or anything like that.
Yeah.
So anything, if there is there's nothing, the Imperium never decided to log it, kind of stuff. Like not in a conspiratorial way, but in like a literally like, there's like there's only a dog in the zip code. Like there's nothing, there's not like, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Kind of thing. So they just don't in the grand scheme of things. So,
Hamilton's thought on it is just like space is big. It's hard to see everything that's out there. Yeah. So who knows what? Until you go and look for yourself, who knows?
Yeah. Well, one of their ships, one of these naval ships took fire from somebody out there, which meant that somebody's living out there and is protecting their little, spot of space.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cool. So if you want to, go ahead and add the name The Toeholds, which is sort of like the name for like the collection of little tiny, worlds that could be like around there. Like they're just not labeled, but like, so if you could figure out, that kind of stuff, that.
Yeah. That's in this this big gap between our underneath and the armor belt.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously, like people who would maybe know more about that stuff might be like the master merchant folks, like very high end, like maybe like your grandfather kind of stuff. Maybe would like have more like that, or even like people who'd be more directly associated, like your freelancers, your like literal mercenaries for hire, pirates kind of stuff. Fiercely independent, like the flotilla folks, the open hand folks up by Skip, like. You can imagine sort of like what if a flotilla like got settled, right? That's probably what a tow horde looks like. In the same way that no one logged the flotilla. Like it's probably stuff like that.
Stuff like that. Like things that are smaller than Skip.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. Like literally like, two families kind of stuff, if that. Like the pioneer spirit, right? Like the settler, like I'm gonna strike in my own way. No government can stop me kind of stuff. Cool. There's something else that happens while you're at the bar. So you haven't paid for any drinks or anything like that. But I imagine when you are kind of like, I don't know, you have a chance to check your messages or stuff like that, you get a notification that your account has been relinked to your the Barca family accounts.
Has it?
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if that's because of the update.
Yeah, it was linked like 12:01 local time, which would be like 1 minute after the update. So like your personal, so the computer thinks you are Barca, therefore you have access to the Barcan accounts.
Yeah. Okay, so this is personal account and links to the family account.
Yeah.
He'll just make a note to change that to whenever he gets back to the ship.
Yeah. Like keep in mind, if you did anything in there, they would be logged, and your like the next family representative down here would see it. But like it's not like a clandestine thing. It's like, oh, like you're the user. It just made the connection between the your biometrics and them, right? Being like, oh yeah.
He doesn't like. He's not like. I don't know. He avoids them.
Yeah.
Like however many of them might be reaching out to him or not care, but for him, he's like, nah, I can't go back. I can't show my face around him. But it's mostly, it's in his head, at least as far as he knows,
Totally.
So it's like, I don't okay.
Oh man,
fix that.
Yeah. Oh, Finn. So yeah, so like Finn, Finn brings you over your next IPA or not IPA. Sorry, we talked about you drink like the shit beer, the PBRs, the space PBRs. We got to come up with a name for the space PBRs. But yeah, so you and so he just brings you over the other one. He's like, man, I still can't believe it. I feel so embarrassed ordering this stuff for you, man, all the time. Hey, what's with the long face?
Oh, just tired of the whole system update.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's nothing. I'll be all right. Are we gonna play?
Yeah.
It's like, how do you play this game?
Oh yeah. All right.
He's trying to change the subject.
So you would rather force the game rather than deal with the subject. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay. So we'll get into a round of spades with the with some of the sailors.
Sweet. Yeah, I think Hamilton's eager to just move on from anything to do with his past.
Yeah.
Whether it's his family or where he was or anything like that.
Totally. And I would say that it's a little bit awkward when some other mates from like the guy's ship come by and they do like sort of like the sailor challenge coin thing, and then obviously for you all it's like we're not actually in the Navy. They're not. Oh, sorry. No offense to you guys, kind of thing. So you're like, you always feel like you're on the outskirts here, despite being hanging out with them, drinking. Like you definitely feel like you are not one of them.
Yes,
but,
I can see that.
Perhaps this could fuel you to win some money off of them.
Yeah.
They're not.
Try.
Yeah. I mean, they're not any, they're not skilled gamblers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just everybody's just rolling garbage. Because why not? It's just for fun for spades.
It's just for fun.
Yeah. What best roll.
Did they say what ship they crewed for? Like they're here on extended leave, but like, did they mention what ship they normally run with?
Oh yeah. I do have that. I just didn't write it down from my notes. I have to pull it from the military tab I have for cruisers. It is Show Me the Way.
Okay. Show me the way.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so effectively they're part of a crew of maybe something that's bigger than a PT boat, but nothing like a destroyer, like it's gonna be yeah.
Just like a small patrol ship.
Yeah, kind of like a cruiser. Yeah.
All right. Let's see. I think in order to change the subject, Hamilton's gonna be like, the last time I did this, I lost all my stuff. He's like, you guys better not take me for everything I have.
How did you? Yeah. All right, we got to hear that. All right, if we win this one, I got to hear that story. In addition to, okay. Cool.
So deal with them.
Yeah, I mean they're rolling. I'm gonna give them a +1 to the roll, so instead of -3, it's gonna be -2. like they're nothing. Like, you know what I mean? It's nothing here. But I just imagine they've played with each other enough that I'm giving a +1 familiarity bonus with each other. What do you? And I think you're rolling with a let's say social and or maybe int if you're really trying hard. And
I mean he's trying. I think he just doesn't.
And then you're
rolling on jack of all trades.
I was gonna ask that. Yeah, if you have jack of all trades. Can you beat a 4?
Let's see. I can.
Yeah. Okay. All right. You get a win. All right then. All right. Shuffle up. All right. Keep your secrets then. I'll get you the next beer.
Okay.
Fucking he gets up. He's like fucking Barkins kind of thing.
Is this hand good?
Yeah. I mean, exactly. Like he's like, dude. He's like, they're fucking slow playing us. They're the freaking shark. He said you didn't know how to play the game.
Beginner's luck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hamilton started loosening up.
Ooh. Dude, yeah, I don't think they're buying that when you say beginner's luck.
Yeah.
Okay, you smooth it over easily though.
Right.
Okay. They're like, what do you mean beginner's luck? Okay, what's your fucking game? And you're like, no, seriously.
No, seriously, I haven't. No, I don't.
Yeah,
it's just cards. So.
You should see me play chess.
I play is solitaire. Yeah, right.
Yeah. So they that's you have a.
I do owe you a story, and I think think even though he didn't lose, Hamilton will tell him about his misadventures on Skip.
Oh, nice.
The time he spent
on Muse.
tripping on Muse.
Dude, yeah. Is it true? Is it true that you hear voices on Muse?
Oh yeah, voices, colors. Colors I couldn't even begin to describe, but I also don't remember most of it. Right. You know, it's like a dream. I just woke up. I was in the exosuit, looking at some statue that they had out there. Yeah. Like, can you believe it?
Man, what kind of stat was it? I don't know. That sounds kind of religious to me, man.
Yeah, that was out in the middle of. It wasn't on station. Yeah. It was. They placed it somewhere else. They had some weird vibes there. Something about.
That's what
art is political expression, and I don't.
Listen, that's why we think art is fucking nonsense. It's so stupid. I don't know why anyone does art. Here, like everyone's like here, like no one. Like, apparently, no one. Like like they're all like these guys. They're just like rigid, stick in the muds.
Yeah, can't imagine it.
Yeah,
dude,
they're all a bunch of what would be the right derogative to call them? Kind of like think of like the artist hipster Brooklynite kind of like is probably what they would say, but like more like dirtbaggy, like just and like what's the worst part? It is they're all fucking rich. None of them had to work a day in their goddamn lives.
Well, they don't live richly if they are.
They had to get over there.
Out there. Yeah, I guess so.
Did you like how many artists did you meet? Did you see anyone there living hand to mouth?
Well, I mean, it's kind of there's not a lot there, so yeah, but they seem to be enjoying themselves.
Yeah. That's because they can just call their parents and they can get out of there anytime they want. Everyone there's so they're just filthy rich dilettantes. Just they're LARPing as revolutionaries out there.
Yeah, it is. There's a vibe for that kind of thing. Who knows? They're not. Listen, can't take them seriously.
These guys have been drinking. They lost you at a game, and they've never been there. So, like,
yeah, they're just talking about their ass.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Well, more power to them. If they can get away with that kind of thing, they can get away with it.
Nah. I like to see them.
I think Hamilton's more in a it sucks, but I can't be mad at him for doing something that I would do.
Nah, they're
not having it.
It's a waste of a good life. They should be bettering people. They should have joined the Navy.
Yeah. Here's to that. Hamilton is.
You get a pass. You join the Merchant Marines.
Yeah.
They include the Merchant Marine, like they look down on them, but like that counts.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's not combat, but it is a life of adventure.
It makes it's you're one of the lucky ones, I think. Like you got to work with your family in a sort of small town, like a smaller gig. I mean, ostensibly, like you were going to be set up for this, so maybe you're not personally lucky going to jail and stuff like that, but like it's way better than working in like the cutthroat Oricon offices and stuff like that, or Sturm Metal, where like you have the literal people who are like sabotaging each other to get ahead in the corporate market. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's a different level of life.
Yes, for sure.
All right. Speaking of this, you do have a contact in your phone, or I guess if you got your phone and you have a contact you made from Hargrave. Sorry, you got it from Skip, and he is a noble knight from Hargrave who's living as an artist.
Okay.
Omar Quinn.
All right. Omar Quinn.
Yeah. He's one of the guys who thinks you're a legend. You help save them on your trip. Yeah. So that's why so like that's the lad you could call if you're ever back on Skip or something.
Okay.
But listen.
So say it's like that's how I lost all my stuff. Speaking of which, we're gonna get a personal communicator around here. I've just been relying on old-fashioned mains.
Oh, you got to go to floor. Yeah, you got to go to the floor one. Yeah, you got to go to with Gen Pop. Of everything up there, just go to your local Vox Popula store.
All right, got it. Let's see. I was going to ask him something else.
Yeah. Yeah, because I feel like the night's probably winding down. They're probably looking for different fun. So you're probably gonna be heading out of here soon.
Yeah. I will bring up the system update to them. Just like, so you guys ship screws, you've been doing this for a while. Is this normal that the station changes updates everyone's operating system? Like, it's a huge mess for our ship. How do you guys handle it?
I don't have a ship to go to at this moment, so it's not my problem. So listen, it's annoying as fuck living here and with the random updates. It's just you get used to it. Yeah, like sometimes you'll just learn. You get you into it. The computer's trying to help. But like,
is it?
Listen, between you and I, it doesn't do the best job,
Yeah.
But
call me old-fashioned, but I'd rather it assist me, not tell me what to do.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, no, we can. No, all of they say that it's standard issue for Port Samaritan ships to be shielded against this kind of stuff, so we don't really deal with it when we come here. I forget that it's affected, but we do. Yeah, but when we're on leave and stuff, yeah, we totally have to always relearn it. That's okay. Look, there's always you guys just got to go to either the help menus till you talk and just spam help until you get a person. Or you, listen, we know where the bars are. We go to the bars. We know where the brothels are. We go to the brothels. There's nothing else there. The old, grub and scrub.
Yeah. They're not too worried about it.
No, like because they've been here enough that they just literally just go to the same spots. Right.
Yeah. There we go. All right. I think that's mostly it. Was like, is this a normal occurrence, or does this represent something like some emergency or something? He ought to.
Oh, no. Just everything is an emergency update. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't worry. It's terminal station. Yeah. It'll reboot itself. It's fine.
All right. Well, if they're parting ways, then I'll see if we can get Finn back to the ship.
Yeah. And Finn
on the way.
Finn's been trying this evening, asking them and others about like, hey, like, have you heard anything about a Captain Arachne Ardor anywhere? And they're like, no, never heard of her. We're like, no, not for many years. That kind of thing. And it's like, he's striking out.
Okay. All right. Yeah, if he didn't get what he was looking for, let's see if we can get him back to the ship. And on the way there, swing by and pick up a portable communicator.
Yeah, the ships are open basically. Or sorry, the stores are open 24/7 in the main docks. You imagine like it's like an airport, only like a really busy one where there's just there's odd hours for everything. So basically, it's it's a glorified vending machine. They don't have any human working it. It's a one of those mannequins that's kind of behind the stock, and it will grab it for you, kind of thing, right? So it's like, hello, sir, welcome to Vox Popula. How can this one assist you?
Yeah, I'm looking for a mobile communicator, a comm dot. Mostly that's what he's looking for. Just something he could talk to the ship with, talk to each other, and then like an earpiece.
Yeah. A quality comm dot is essential for every and he will start reading kind of like the marketing thing for it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't need to know or just give me whatever, like that model right there, that one.
Got it. So you've selected the the Comstar Bonus Plus, Easy Rider, model. Here and he will again start describing it, giving you the specs and things like that. But you obviously already just want it, but it's just taking its sweet time. It's easy.
Yeah.
I think comm stuff in the book is like it's just the same price. There's nothing weird about buying things here.
He's not looking for crazy long range or anything like that.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's just like it's not just a radio transceiver. It's just a standard comm dot, right?
Yeah, it connects to the communicator itself that he's got.
Right.
So it's like the com.'s super cheap, like 10 credits.
Right, but it connects to a mobile comm.
Right, that's what he's wanting.
Yeah. So yeah, they'll just give you the. So it looks like it's about $510 to get one.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, because he doesn't have one that's like, he doesn't have a handheld computer or anything.
Yeah.
All right. And I guess other than that, we'll walk back to the ship, but we're not in a particular hurry. If there's anything else that's interesting or catches his eye, we'll just take the chance to see what's what. Like now that he's off the ship and doing other things, Hamilton's like, "Oh, this is nice. I should have done this days ago."
Yeah, well, like as you and Finn are leaving the Vox Popula little shop, right? And you're seeing more and more of these sailors around. The night is gone enough where like they're like the drunken group kinds moving about. Do you want to pay them no mind? Do you think better safe than sorry? Maybe take a little bit more circuitous route, avoid the main thoroughfares? Or do you think you have enough of a rapport with the one able seaman that you're not that worried?
I don't think I'm too worried. I mean, this seems like a place that's on the up and up. I forget what the code is for this for here, like Crawford's planetary code.
Oh, it's very high. I remember that
the law score is.
You would think in my notes I would add the code to it. I think it's law C. Like it's incredibly high.
Yeah. I think he's not too worried about like being messed with or accosted or anything. All so right. we'll just take the most direct route back.
Sure. Let's see. From the crowd. Literally no one really pays you any mind. In fact, they ignore you. Right? Like you might have to say excuse me here and there, but like it's not out of malice. It's just out of genuinely they just don't even see you. They're just saying, just so imagine like the groups, the large groups going between like, hey, no, let's go here. They got tables here, like we're meeting up with them and blah blah blah, and you're just trying to get through this. As the bright lights come down. Yeah, it feels very cyberpunky as you're walking through the streets with the neon things and all these guys in these soldier uniforms. They're pretty, they're pretty peacoat, you know what I mean, like the Navy kind of shit. So they're going through here, in their blues as you all just go out, and I think you're just wearing like your standard gray spacers stuff. Like you can imagine sort of like a taller shot, like camera shot, like looking down and just watching both of you gray like move through the sea of blue and like these neon lights and stuff like that throughout the stuff. Great. Yeah, so you make it back to the ship, no problem. Okay. I don't know if you got buzzed or not from the PBRs, but
yeah, maybe just a little. I was thinking, like, there's something about what they said. Like, we're getting close to the ship, right? And I think that Hamilton might turn to Finn and go, "You ever make any really long jumps between, like, just hopping from gas giant to gas giant between ports?"
Yeah. I had to go I've been up to Enkidu a few times.
Oh, wow. Okay. I mean, I've never made a big trip like that before. Seems like you'd get pretty antsy staying on the ship, being cooped up like that.
You do. You plan accordingly. I mean, the best thing you do is you travel with another ship, doing the same thing, convoy it. You spread around the risk a little bit. But like, I mean, he looks over, and he's gesturing towards the direction of the player and being like, that's the only game in town. I don't think they don't seem like the type that's going to be wanting to go down to the armor belt. So
no, it doesn't seem like
maybe we wait around and ask. I don't know. Maybe we get. I don't listen. I've had enough of my listen. I have enough time with computers. I have enough time with Navy men. I don't want to deal with any of these things again if I don't have to. Right.
I think. I'm thinking. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to travel with another ship either.
Yeah.
But Hamilton's starting to think of like what they can add to their ship to make the trip more tolerable.
What? Yeah. The other thing would be like our ship does not have defenses. You know, the hero doesn't have a turret. Listen. I can repel a boarding action, but that's our only.
Yeah, it'd be better if it never came to that at all.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
I can.
So, what are you saying?
I can fight in zero. I've stabbed. Like, listen, I don't know if you've any. I've killed many people in 0G with a saber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you do for leverage? God, Hamilton has so many questions about how you use a saber in 0G. He clearly has no idea.
You become
the prison brawls.
You become the sword. You push off, and this whole this. There's he talks about there's different pirouetta verse, and then gives you the refinements of the different techniques and styles. Like he's clearly versed in the literature of the theory of this.
I'm impressed.
Yeah,
this guy knows his shit. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see. So he's talking about having something that will help us keep us from getting boarded, basically.
Well, yeah, the idea is that, listen, what will happen, and this is something your character would know, so that's why I'm just telling you this, the standard pirate procedure, if there is one, is they basically just lock you with a missile, like a missile lock, and being your move, do you want, do you hand over your goods? I don't want to fire, you don't want to get hit, just hand over your goods and you're good. Typically, the goods would be a different ship and insured. It's not that big deal, but to a tramp vader, that just sucks for you. You just eat the loss. They take your goods, and that's it. You literally just dump them, right? You just float them, push them out while you're missile locked the whole time, and then you go, right? Now, if you refuse, they could do that, or if you don't have any good goods, they might, if it's not worth their time. If you just only have common goods on your ship, they might get mad and take your ship instead, depending. I don't know, they're pirates. They want a payoff in a way that makes it worth their while.
So it'd be worth it to have something on the ship that we could accept as a loss.
Yes,
as a way of buying them all. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So Hamilton will have that in his bag, because things he's thinking of are we could get some evasion packages for the ship's computer, but then it quickly runs into we don't have that kind of scratch. We're millions of credits to upgrade.
But remember, a pirate ship requires millions of credits a year to operate. It's not they're doing this for fun all the time either. They have their own problems. They have to upgrade. They have to upkeep their own ships. So they do have to do good hauls, and they have to know a haul's there. The idea that you can jump even into a world imagine a pirate ship that hangs out at a gas giant, a group of pirate ships that hang out at a gas giant. They're probably deep in the gas giant, hiding their signatures, waiting for someone to go down there, and then they pop up, right? They only have a very limited amount of time to make their play, because jump times are not that long. It's typically hours from leaving a dock. And if you're by a dock, there's probably sport defenses. So you know what I mean? There's so many things for why it's not particularly viable, but it's there some people it's probably you're probably more in the problem of running into people who are just territorial about stay away from my rock. Don't take my fucking rock, the weird think of the weird Western guy with the shotgun being so get off my land kind of stuff. Not necessarily a pirate, but just also not someone who's technically legally here, but also shouldn't tell him that. Because right. And you also have to and if you catch them on the wrong side of the system, it might take a light hour for you to sensor read the other ship there, right? And that by that point you're already saying screw it, let's spool the drives, we'll just jump again. And they can't even get to us. They literally can't even fire a laser by the time you're done, that kind of thing. So
so detecting them first is probably our best bet.
And that's assuming they're out there, right? Space is big. It's big, and that's why literally if it's two ships, again, a bandit's not going to do an even fight. Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Like, like that's not what they want to do.
Too much.
Yeah, exactly. So, and also like you're one of the smaller ships, right? You can basically just get by not being worth it.
Right.
9 times out of 10, if they're going after you, that probably means they either know you have something valuable or they're fucking desperate. Right? And they probably, in that case, they probably want your ship.
Yeah.
And they're just going to scrap your ship. Yeah. So like you have that advantage as well. And listen, you can imagine this is like stuff all Finn and you are talking about together. Baby.
Yeah.
Listen, I've gamed this out. Like this is how this works. This is how I've seen in my life. You know from your family that they have contacts and they know that they can pay people off ahead of time.
Okay.
That's one. Yeah, but you don't have those familial contacts anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It'd take a while to reestablish those.
Yeah.
I think Hamilton's mostly thinking like, I don't want to arm the ship if we can get away with it. Like he doesn't want to have to deal with the hassle of all the permits that come with operating an armed vessel.
Yeah.
But he does want some sort of defense, and like, I guess what I'm thinking of is something like, how do you break a missile lock? And he might be talking to Finn about it. He might just be thinking, racking his brain on ways that could do that. Like, are there any cheap way, like a drone? Right, I'm thinking like a drone that could be used as a decoy or something that fools a sensor.
Exactly. Yeah, there's basically the equivalent of CRAMs in Traveler, point defense turrets that can shoot missiles in the way in. That's typically like your point defense turrets or like your standard defense.
Yeah. I know like old school Traveler had like sand casters for foiling lasers and things.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the other one is sand casting. Yeah, that's a classic.
Okay. But those are all probably still really expensive.
Yeah.
I think you're looking
at a single turret being like 200,000.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
And then my guess is, you're not getting out of here without like $500,000 is my guess. Like I haven't done the math, but my guess is like you're doing at least $500,000 or if not a full million, just to get a turret set up, including the time spent in berth, setting everything up.
Right. It took a while to install it and integrate it with the systems. Yeah. I think maybe the cheapest option is to have something on board we can give and just throw out as a way of buying. It's basically a bribe, like in terms of like valuable cargo.
Yeah.
And he'll send a message to Ostrov about it, like, "Hey, we got to get this before we go." Pirates sighted in the void.
Yeah,
we're headed.
Totally.
P-18 is. I mean, it's not like directly in our way, but we could take that route that would take us through there if somebody's camping that gas giant.
Q-18 I think was the one that I said.
Q-18?
Q, because G is like the wrong
direction
column. Yeah, that's up near Enkidu. Sorry, I must have misspoke, or I didn't see the whole thing. Yeah,
that's all good.
Maybe I said P-18 and not Q-18. Let me check my notes. No, I think it was P-18. That's what happened. That's what makes more sense. P. Yeah, Papa.
All right. So I'll send that to Ostrov, just to whatever he's doing, stocking up the ship.
Totally.
Because we're currently running empty. Forget. We offloaded the textiles.
Correct.
And then we're facilitating the offloading of the biochem. So we've got an empty hold.
Yeah.
Colin has plans.
Yeah. I think you got paid for the biochems now because you made the save. Like, whatever happened to Luke Singh and the biochems and getting them on world, that's not your problem.
Yeah.
You're just lucky that you had somebody here you found a buyer.
For reals. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So you just get that money.
All right. I think then as we're coming back, we're talking about all the stuff that Hamilton's like, before we leave, I think we need to get a gaming table. Yeah. Like something for us to do on the ship that's to relieve boredom.
Okay.
Is I think where his mind is at. We don't have the ship doesn't have anything like that, right?
No, you have the entertainment library.
That's it. The entertainment, like,
yeah.
Okay.
You just have a updated records of like your Netflix, your Starflix kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
That's all you got.
I think it's Lords of Space, a spiraling craze on some worlds. Lords of Space are small, 30 centimeter tall animatronic toys.
Yeah, no, we were
animatronic war game.
Yeah, we were talking about that. No, actually, Ashraf has a huge collection.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. But we called it. It's actually like an Imperial. It's like Battlefleet Gothic. It's like our style one. Yeah. So like it's actually like light up ships, and it's like a naval warfare game.
Oh yeah,
is like the one that they like to play because he's in the Navy, and so like the idea is like they like to use fleet battle simulation, Kriegspiel kind of things.
Sweet.
Yeah, but there's other games, of course.
Yeah, so, I think I'm looking at something like the holographic play table. It's only 1,000, which Hamilton could cover out of his pocket. It's like it's like the Millennium Falcon's little holographic gaming board.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think there's anything else.
We can get one of those. We can put it in the ship.
Yeah, something to be easy to install. Nothing too, but something that just like for entertainment. Because there's a ton of shit that we could add, but it's gonna start. The cost will start racking up soon.
Here. So here's the page with the ship, what do you call it? Outlined.
Mm-hmm.
So on the second deck, the common area is 4. So yeah, so you just get like a little gaming table here in the corner. Set up there. Nice.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. All right. So when people are coming in, eating their coffee and stuff like that, I got a little gaming desk in there now.
Yeah. Got this right here.
Yeah.
Got it for us.
Or I guess it could go in the second, the primary. Do you want to put it in the primary common area, which would be like right by the deck, or in the bridge, or do you want it on the other deck next to your bird?
This one's the primary here.
Yeah. Do you want to buy the state? Yeah. Do you want to buy the staterooms? Yeah.
I kind of like it in near the deck because this is where Hamilton spends a lot of his time.
Perfect.
Sure. Where are our quarters here? We've got.
I don't know. This is the first time I brought this up.
Yeah. There's bridge, office, common area. Like the state. We stay in staterooms?
Yes. So some of these staterooms are yours, and then some are for passengers.
Okay.
So I imagine
like these here, these 6 here, or these 3 here.
Yeah, I imagine those are probably yours, given that it's the crew. Mm-hmm. And then Finn's probably got that one up in the corner next to the common room down below.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to see. We've got.
Then you got this.
This is sort of hold. Yeah. Massive hold, and then everything, all of like the engineering, like the ships, reactors, all that's in the back.
Yup.
Okay.
Yeah, and you got the lift down. In the common hold in the back over there, yeah.
Okay, this is the little hexagon. Here's the lift.
Yeah, exactly. That's the hexagon that takes you down to the second deck as well.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I think we'd probably put it at the 4 near the bridge, just because that seems like the place where we spend most of our time.
Okay.
There's no galley.
Yeah, I was looking this over. It looks like. Seems like a bit of a overlook on the ship design.
Yeah.
It's not the common area. I don't know. I guess it's part of the. Let's just say it's part of the cargo space. I guess.
Yeah, I can see that. Like it's not
more common area.
Much, right? Like
maybe
it's just like
the galley is that little the symbol where I'm pinging it here. Maybe that's like the kitchen. Like that's the kitchenette. Yeah. It's basically the microwave and the bathroom. Off the side there. Yeah, that might be it.
Side. All right.
Okay. There's a little office off the deck. Okay. Ugh.
Yeah. For the captain.
Yeah, but hey, at least you all get your own little bed. It's not like you're
I mean, that's luxury.
Yeah. It's not, you're not like in a submarine where it's like you're just hot bedding.
Yep,
Where
sharing a hammock with someone that's not their shift.
Right, just like crammed in there at sardines. But okay. Cool. Well, I think that might be a good spot to end today. Jim. Yeah, it's fun. That's a little slice of life gaming today.
Very good. I like it.
Man. Yeah. Thanks, dude.
I like it.
I've been so hungry to play. I've been famished for a traveler after our schedules.
Yes.
So it's fun. Yeah, I think I might do more of these little solo ones. This was the kind of an experiment to see if it works and we can do it. Yeah, I'm happy with this. This is fun.
I think so.
Cool.